Hey there, KINE 1304 students. This is Coach Flores. I'm going to review Chapter 3, Learning of Chapter 1. What is stress? Define stress and examine the types of stress and their risks and their sources, as well as potential impacts of stress that can have on health, relationships, and success in college. Most current definitions of stress describe it as the mental and the physical response and adaptation by our bodies to real or perceived change or perceived changes and challenges. A stressor is any real or physical, perceived, social, psychological event or stimulus that causes our body to react or respond. Not all stress is bad for you. Planning a birthday, planning a baby, is examples of stress that people actually want to go through, and it's not that actually bad for them. Eustress is typically referred as a positive stress. Eustress presents the opportunity for personal growth, satisfaction, getting married, uh, first date, winning a major competition, finding out that you have the highest grade is eustress. Distress is negative stress. It's more likely to occur when you are tired, under the influence of alcohol or drugs, under pressure to do well, and coping with an illness, financial trouble. Okay, the most common type of acute stress comes from demands of pressure or recent pasts. Acute stress is intense, lasts for a short time, and disappears quickly without permanent damage. Episodic acute stress is a state of regularly reacting to wild acute stress to various situations. Individuals experiencing episodic acute stress may complain about all they have to do and focus on negative events that may or may not occur. All these awfulizers are often reactive and anxious and constantly complain about their lack of sleep and all they have to do habits as part of their normal lives or what seems to be normal. 61% of college students seek counseling. They report anxiety as their main concern. Chronic stress can linger indefinitely and wreak silent havoc on your body systems, something to be aware about and concerned. Another type of stress is traumatic stress. Is often a result of witnessing or experiencing events like major accidents, war, sexual violence, assault, natural disasters. Okay, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, it would be an example of one as well. What causes stress? The American Psychological Association conducts one of the most comprehensive studies of stress. Found that concerns over money, work, family, responsibilities, personal, family health, and the economy were the biggest reported causes of stress for adults in the year 2017. What do we stress over? Healthcare, family, the future of our nation, money, work, current social uh, divisiveness, and violence. And that's a chart there in the book. Uh, Campus parking fees have increased. Finding parking can be major stressors. Okay, the little things that haunt you. Growing number of psychologists propose that little stressors, frustrations, and petty annoyances known as hassles can be just as stressful. It's just the little things that make things hassle. Just like going to college and paying just many fees that are not covered in tuition. Schedule your screen time. Unfriend the annoying and the offensive. Connect with your friends in real time. Power devices down. Those are some suggestions to some techno stressors. Technology may keep you in touch, but it can also add stress to your life, and make it lonely and help you take away from the real world interactions. The toll relationships. Isn't a secret that relationships can trigger some type of big fight or flight reactions to all. Although romantic relationships are the ones that we often think of first, with the friends and family and coworkers can be sources of struggle as easily as support. Money worries impact on academics and more. Having a job or not having a job, paying your bills, your tuition, and your next semester's tuition fees are also a cause of concern. These feelings are in part due to relative deprivation, the ability to lower income groups to sustain the same lifestyle as higher income groups. 62% of adults report money as significant sources. Frustration and conflict whenever there's a disparity between our goals, what we hope to attain in life, and our behaviors, actions may or may not lead to these goals. Overload occurs when we are overtended and there are not enough hours in the day to do everything. Trying to cram all your work in one day. Students suffering from overload may experience depression, sleeplessness, mood swings, frustrations, anxiety, and a host of other symptoms. And that's just to say the least. A student can lead to burnout. Okay. Uh, Overload can lead to a burnout. Stressful environments, students in the environments cause significant levels of stress. Perhaps you cannot afford safe housing. A bad roommate can constantly make life uncomfortable as well in college. High stress levels in college increase cortisol levels in the bloodstream, increasing hunger and encouraging stress eating. Natural disasters can cause tremendous stress initially. Of course, depending on where you live at, typhoons, hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, and tornadoes will be stressful during different times during the year. Background distressors environments such as noise, air, water pollution, they are long term. They're not immediate threats, but they're still there. Okay. Bias and discrimination, racial stress, ethnic stress, diversity of students, faculty members, and staff. Those are some concerns as well. Focus on difference, disparity, and health achievement equity. For more on this topic, see health in a diverse box. Thank you.